Hey everyone! In today's video, I'm going to share with you the strategies I used to pay off a massive $50,000 in student loans in just 2 years. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000 in only 2 years. When I graduated from college, I was overwhelmed by the sheer amount of debt I had accumulated. Like many others, I had taken out both federal and private student loans to finance my education. The total amount was staggering, and the monthly payments were a significant burden on my entry-level salary. But instead of resigning myself to decades of debt, I made a firm commitment to become debt-free as quickly as possible. Through discipline, sacrifice, and a solid plan of attack, I was able to achieve this ambitious goal in an incredibly short period of time. So, if you're struggling with student loan debt and looking for a way out, keep watching because I'm going to share the exact steps I took to make this happen. Step 1. Get organized and make a plan. The first thing I did was to get a clear picture of my entire debt situation. I gathered all my loan statements and made a list of each loan, including the lender, interest rate, and remaining balance. This helped me understand the total amount I owed and the terms of each loan. Next, I created a budget to track my income and expenses. I was brutally honest about my spending habits and identified areas where I could cut back. This allowed me to determine how much extra money I could allocate towards my loans each month. Step 2. The debt snowball method. With my budget in place, I decided to use the debt snowball method to tackle my loans. This strategy involves paying off your smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you snowball the payment from that debt onto the next smallest debt, and so on. The debt snowball method is not just about math, it's also about psychology. Seeing those small debts get knocked off one by one provided a huge motivational boost and kept me focused on my goal. Step 3. Increase your income. While cutting expenses is important, increasing your income can really supercharge your debt payoff efforts. I took on side hustles and freelance work to generate extra cash flow. Whether it was tutoring, freelance writing, or driving for a rideshare service, every extra dollar went straight towards my loans. Step 4. Make bi-weekly payments. Another strategy I employed was making bi-weekly payments instead of monthly payments. By splitting my monthly payment in half and paying that amount every 2 weeks, I ended up making the equivalent of one extra monthly payment each year. This simple trick can shave years off your repayment timeline. Step 5. Avoid lifestyle inflation. As my income increased over time, I was careful not to let my expenses creep up as well. It's easy to start spending more as you earn more, but I stayed disciplined and continued living like a broke college student. Every raise or bonus went directly towards my loans, rather than funding an upgraded lifestyle. Step 6. Throw every windfall at your debt. Speaking of windfalls, anytime I received unexpected money, like tax refunds, gifts, or bonus checks from work, I put the entire amount towards my loans. These lump sum payments can make a huge dent in your principal balance and save you thousands in interest charges. Step 7. Refinance or consolidate your loans. About a year into my debt payoff journey, I explored the option of refinancing or consolidating my loans to get a lower interest rate. By shopping around and leveraging my improved credit score, I was able to secure a much better rate, which saved me a significant amount of money over the remaining term. Step 8. Celebrate small wins. Finally, it's important to celebrate your small wins along the way. Paying off debt can be a long and grueling process, so I made sure to acknowledge every milestone, no matter how small. Whether it was crossing off another loan from my list or hitting a new milestone in my total debt paid, these little celebrations kept me motivated and focused on the bigger prize. Conclusion. And there you have it. The exact steps I took to pay off $50,000 in student loans in just 2 years. It wasn't easy, but it was absolutely worth it. Being debt-free has given me a sense of freedom and control over my finances that I never knew was possible. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your student loans, remember that it's not a life sentence. With determination, discipline, and a solid plan, you too can break free from the shackles of debt and take control of your financial future. I hope this video has inspired you and provided some practical strategies to tackle your own debt head-on. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more personal finance content. Until next time, stay focused and keep chipping away at that debt, because financial freedom is worth fighting for.